Hi everyone, Dallas Piana here. We're going to start the 12 weeks planning workshop in 1 minute. Let me just put it in presentation mode. Here we go. So we're going to be talking about Q3 2021. So we're starting with the back end of 2021. So we're over the hump. So a little bit about me, if you don't already know who I am a former registered nurse. I'm a retired registered nurse. I was a director of nursing in New York City for a long time. I moved out to Portland, Oregon about 14 years ago, smack in the middle of the recession. Couldn't find a job in my area of expertise, so had to make a career shift. And at that time, internet marketing was just coming onto the scene. I was fascinated by it. I was, had bubbly, goosebumps all over my body. I couldn't wait to learn everything I could. And I was going to teach nurse entrepreneurs how to build a business online. But 14 years ago, there were very few nurse entrepreneurs as they are today. And the coaching industry has just exploded in the last 4 years. So back up, I just learned everything I could about internet marketing. I built multiple businesses using internet marketing. And today I have been teaching coaches of all varieties, basically health coaches, relationship, spiritual coaches, physical therapist coaches, how to build their business online, specifically using Facebook, and we use email marketing. So I have private clients, I have a group coaching program, and I have a new beta program starting at the end of the month. And if you're interested, hang around to the end and I'll share with you what that's all about. And there is a very discounted price going on since it is a beta program. So that's me. I'm in my new office. The wall is not that yellow, but it shows up at yellow. Wow. Okay, so let's get going. So I thought I'd just share with you, if you're traveling this summer and coming out west to beautiful Oregon, there is life after the East Coast. The West Coast is gorgeous. This is Crater Lake. It's smack in the middle of Oregon, about 5 or 6 hours from Portland proper, which is more north. This used to be a volcano in the middle of Oregon. And 7,000 years ago, the volcano, which was 12,000 feet high, exploded and collapsed and created this natural lake. And it's called Crater Lake. And it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. Okay, so it's exquisite. The only real time to come visit it, to see it, is in the summer, because it's basically so high up that it's just packed with snow till, July 1st. So we're going to be traveling there this summer because we haven't seen it. I've been here in 14 years and have not seen it. So it's time we get down and take a look at this beautiful lake. If you love to fish, you love rafting, there's multiple rivers, thousands of rivers all over Oregon, so you can enjoy yourself there. There's waterfalls, thousands of waterfalls. This is Multnomah Waterfalls, which is a very iconic waterfall, which has a bridge built here, so you can actually be in between the 2 waterfalls. You can actually hike up to the top as well. And then we have an incredible coastline. Unlike the East Coast of the United States, it's very rocky over on the Pacific Northwest, in the north, like we're, above California. So the mountains kind of fall into the ocean here. As you can see, there's tons of rocks you could swim out to. Also, if you're going to go swimming, you want to be wearing a wetsuit. Very chilly. The water is very chilly. And then this is the iconic haystack rock jetting out at one of the beaches, a very popular beach area in Kansas City, Oregon. So there you have it. So come check us out this summer. Okay, so let's start now talking about, we're going to break down the 52 weeks in a year. Okay, and obviously we're only going to be talking about the third quarter. But just to reiterate, a year is broken up into 4 quarters. Each quarter has 13 weeks. 13 weeks times 4 is 52 weeks. That's where the breakdown comes to. So here we are in the third quarter. So it's July, August, and September. Okay. So I'm going to teach you that you want to set up out of your 13 weeks, 1 week needs to be that you are planning for the next quarter. Okay. And you are evaluating the past 12 weeks and you're doing some celebration. Okay. And the 12 weeks, the other 12 weeks of your 13 weeks is you're executing your plan. Okay. You're getting in action. And why do we like it broken down this way is because you can be so focused on exactly what you need to be doing in 12 weeks. Okay. 12 weeks moves fast. All right. And you're more on purpose. It's long enough to get things done, but short enough to create some urgency. And the more certain you are of what activities need to be done week to week, when you're just focused on what your mission is and your goal is for these 12 weeks, okay, you'll lead to a more predictable outcomes. All right. But you'll have more control over your actions rather than your results. You don't have control over your results, but you do have control over your actions, which you hope will lead to the result that you want. All right. And then the 13th week is to evaluate, plan, take a break, celebrate. So let's kind of step back and talk about marketing for a minute on Facebook. There's billions of people on Facebook. We'll call them fish in the sea. Okay. And your marketing efforts is like you're casting out your fishing pole with a hook on it, with a worm on it. Worm is your content, being visible. And you're trying to hook or attract to you the right ideal clients or the right type of fish. Okay. So we are trying to attract them to us through our marketing so that we can promote or provide invitations to work with us. So in order to lay out what are we going to offer as far as our program and services, you can look at it two ways. You can look at it through the value ladder kind of magnifying glass. And the value ladder, I learned it from a guy by the name of Russell Brunson. He owns ClickFunnels, which is a sales platform, a sales funnel platform, which is great. So that's where all my landing pages, sales pages are made. And I've learned a ton from this guy. All right. Now, what he's suggesting here is that so there's a ladder. So you see this, there's steps. And at the top, there's more money. So as you increase in value in your program, services, or products, the price will go up. All right. So he's suggesting that the first thing you offer someone, the hook, to attract the right fish, right, in the water, is something called bait. And what we call that is the lead magnet or the free resource, or you've heard it as the freebie or the free giveaway. You're giving something away in exchange for someone's email, contact information. The contact information that you get will allow you to market further to someone. You can also not only get their contact information, but you can actually move them into a group. So he's calling it bait, but it's actually your free resource. Then once someone warms up to you and sees, oh, I like what they have to offer, they're more likely to buy something else from you. So what he's calling is there's the front end product, then there's the next level product, which is the middle, and then there's the back end product. Okay. And as you go up the ladder, the value goes up of what somebody's going to get from you, and the price raises as well. Okay. You may see it presented this way, where if you've seen any of my resources, I like using the funnel analogy. Okay. We attract as many people as we can, invite them into our free resource or invite them in to be our friend. And we offer a free resource, and a lot more people are going to say, yes, I want your free resource. But that's fine because we're warming them up to us. Then from the free resource, we may offer them an entry offer, which is low price. From there, less people will say yes. Next, you can offer a mid-level offer. Fewer people will say yes. And then from there, a high-level offer where you'll get even fewer people saying yes, okay? The more value that's provided, the higher the price, but the fewer people will be raising their hand, the shape of a funnel, okay? So let's talk about types of offers, okay? So we're going to break them down into 4 different types: your free resource or your lead magnet, your entry-level offer, your mid-level offer, or your high-level offer, which a lot of times you hear it high-ticket offer, okay? So let's start with your free resource, or you've also heard it be called a lead magnet or a freebie, okay? I hate the word freebie. So I rather call it free resource. It's a resource. You're providing a checklist, a worksheet, a recipe, a guide, an ebook, even a conversion event such as this, which is a workshop, which is free, is a free resource that I'm giving out to all of you. And in exchange, I will be promoting something or upselling to something else. Okay. Now you don't have to be upselling to something else right from the get-go. You could just be collecting emails, all right, that you later will warm them up and offer or promote your program or services through email, okay, or let them know about what's going on so that they start to attend. Now, there's all kinds of, I just put a few free resource types here, but there's so many different types that you can create, okay? Next, moving up the value ladder would be an entry-level offer. So usually it's something between $7 and $127. Okay. It could be any one of these free resources, could be something of more value that you charge this amount for. It also could be a template, scripts, masterclasses, workshops. Okay. Mid-level offers could be something like a beta program, which is usually much less expensive, the cost of what the official cost will be. Okay. So the official cost may be in a high level offer, but the beta program will be much less. Okay. And will probably be somewhere within this range. It could be any kind of program or course that is being offered, a mastermind, workshops, could all fall into this mid-level offer. But I'm telling you, your mid-level offer it's really relative to where you are in your value ladder, because if you have a high ticket program and you're charging $100,000 for it, which I know someone who does charge that. I know several people that charge this amount for high ticket, high level offers, okay, which are one-on-one coaching programs or group coaching program. But so their mid-level offers are much higher because they're comparable to the 100,000. So they may be 20,000, their mid-level offer. So you need to look at, where are you in the value ladder? Where are your programs and services in the value ladder? And what kind of clients are you attracting into and are buying your services? Okay. So high-level offers are also called high ticket products, high ticket offers. They're generally premium services, meaning the value is up and there's tons of support and access to you or to your team to support the person who is buying the product or service. Okay. It could be one-on-one coaching. It could be group programs. It could be VIP days. Okay. One day, many days. It could be a retreat and it can be mastermind. It could be anything that you whip up. Okay. And that there is a market that wants it, that's willing to spend that kind of money on a high level offer. So you got to look at what type of offers are you going to have. Your signature offer may either, regarding your program, either your one-to-one group coaching, one-on-one coaching program or a group coaching program is probably going to run between these two, mid-level, high level, right? And then what I recommend is if you're just starting out, you start with a signature program and then, of course, a free resource, right? Because we want to grow your email list. And then later start creating other entry offers to put in between so there is a ladder of which people can move from. Okay, so before you think of what's your financial goal for 12 weeks, I want you to consider what are your business expenses over these 3 months, all right? So it's 3 months within the 12 weeks. So do you have a website? What is the cost of your website over 12 weeks? Do you have a scheduler like a Calendly or a Acuity scheduler? Do you use an autoresponder like Aweber or GetResponse? What is the monthly fee for that? What is the cost of that for 3 months? Do you use a sales funnel like ClickFunnels or Contra or Kajabi, which is like an all-in-one thing? So what is that costing you month to month? Are you paying for video conferencing? The Pro account in Zoom is $14.99 a month. So start calculating these things. What's your video and audio recording expense if you have one? Do you have an assistant that you're covering month to month? Do you have a coach? Do you have storage software fees? Do you have other third-party software there that you're using? Perhaps you're in the business plan for Trello, which is, $10 a month, $12 a month. Are you in the Pro for Canva, which is a graphic design software product? Okay, so what is that costing you? So these are all things in your business overhead, your expenses, they're fixed. You've got to cover those. So you want to make sure that your business goals are going to cover your expenses. You also want to make sure you have enough money for taxes. The amount of money you bring in, there's going to be taxes on that amount of money. Are you putting away, 28% of what you make for taxes, state and federal? So you want to have those considerations kind of built in. There's service fees for if you use something like PayPal or, Wave, which is an invoicing system, or Stripe. So you want to calculate all these little, even the miscellaneous things that are expenses. You want to make sure that your program or what your goals are, your financial goals are going to cover these expenses and then pay you, right? Pay you worth of what your time is worth. Okay. So let's look at what are your financial goals for the 12 weeks. What are you selling? Okay. Is it a signature program? Is it a group program, a one-on-one coaching program? What is it? At what price are you selling it for? What's your financial goal total for the 12 weeks? Okay. And how many participants or buyers do you need to sell to reach your goal in the 12 weeks? So what do? You take financial goal, the big goal, and you divide by your unit price of your program or service. And that'll tell you how many buyers do you need to buy your product or service or program to reach your goal. Okay, so we're going to get into some calendar mapping and weekly plans. Okay, once we know what our goal is, we can backtrack. So again, you can't control the results, but you can control the execution of activities leading to the result. So what activities do you need to have in place to get to the result? So let's say you're going to market your signature program, and your goal is to make $21,000 in the next 12 weeks. Okay. Your program offer is $3,000 per client. So you divide the $21,000 goal by the offer, and you need 7 buyers. Okay. You need 7 clients when you promote your signature program. 7. So let's say here we are, July, August, September. What do you need if you're going to promote this for the first time? Okay, we're going to call this a beta soft launch. And what I mean by that is you're not going to do a workshop. You're not going to do a challenge that leads into the sale of your program. You are just going to promote your program within 2 weeks of doing posts, lives, and email marketing. Okay. We're warming you up to what it takes just in those areas of what it takes to promote your program over 2 weeks. So up to that point of doing the promotion, you need to become visible. You need to build an audience, because you have to have an audience in your group or on your personal page of ideal clients of which you're going to promote to. Okay. And you need at least 300 active ideal clients. The more, the better. Like, I would not launch a program unless I have 500 people that are my ideal clients that possibly would raise their hand to say they would buy my program or service the first time. Okay. So you need to spend many weeks up to that point building your audience. And then, of course, nurturing them with content. Develop your program. If it's not already developed, you need to develop the program and get ready for the promotion. So what does it look like? So we're going to go through 3 calendars: July, August, and September. So let's go back up. So let me just show you. So September, so your last week is when you're going to celebrate, evaluate, and plan. And the 2 weeks prior is when you're going to promote and sell your beta program. Okay, 2 weeks. And then the week before that, you're going to load in your emails into your autoresponder that you created. You're going to schedule your posts into your scheduler of your Facebook group, and you're going to prep for these 2 weeks. Okay, so let's go back to August. What needs to happen? Well, you need to build an audience. You need an audience of which to sell to. So you need to be spending the entire month of July and the entire month of August and half of September building your audience and nurturing them with content. Okay? Just day after day after day is continuously do what we call also lead generation. Okay. You're building your audience. You're inviting people over to your space, and you are putting out content. You also, once a month, my clients, you want to be promoting your free resource. Okay. In a post. Okay. So you want to schedule that in. August, here every single week in blue, you're building your audience and nurturing. Building your audience, nurturing, you're building momentum, getting visible, building momentum, warming people up to you, getting engagement, warming them up. Okay. It's a continuous process. We will promote our free resource, of course, and then you're going to need to do prep work to get ready to sell. Okay. So what does that look like? You want to create your launch email series for 14 days. And you want to create your launch post for 14 days. Okay. You want to have it ready to go. Okay. Because things are going to move very fast when you start to promote. So you don't have to do them here. If you rather do them, in July where you're doing your prep work, getting ready, that's fine. Maybe you need weeks in time in here to fine tune your program a little bit, create your onboarding strategy, whatever. But you want to start plotting in exactly what you need to be doing when, okay? So there's multiple layers of things that have to be done during the 3 weeks leading up to the promotion of and selling of your beta program, okay? So get out your calendars, your planners. I have a big planner. And you can get these planners now. There are planners that start in July, go from July to next June. They're called the Teacher's Planner. If you don't have one already and you don't want to, they're expensive. They're like $30. Okay. And we're halfway through the year and you're thinking, why should I buy one that's only getting me 6 months? But you can buy them that start like now, July 1st, and will lead you up for 12 months. And I buy them I buy the teacher planner just because at the end of the year, things are crazy and I don't want to start with a new calendar in January. Okay. So that's available. If you don't want to spend the money on that, go to Canva and go into the templates and, type in calendars and up will come blank templates for calendars and print them off and start to strategize what are your 3 months going to look like. Okay. Block it out into a draft form over the next 5 days. Okay. Canada is having their holiday today. And, United States is having a major holiday on the Monday. So really nothing is going on over these 4 days. This is the perfect time to plan out the next 12 weeks where you're not behind at all. All right. But you want to get your thinking cap on. What are you promoting? What are you selling? And then work backwards. And what is it going to take? What do you need to be doing to build your audience, nurture them, and get ready for promoting it? What kind of launch post do you need? What's your email series going to be? What's your onboarding going to be? Okay, so this is one scenario. And you can definitely do this, right? Now, I'm going to show you what mine might look like. It's kind of like a rough draft. So my product suite looks like this. So I have a free customer avatar worksheet, which is my free resource. I have an entry item that goes out. It's 60 plus content ideas and Facebook guidelines that I sell for $7. Okay. It's an upsell to my worksheet. And I also promote it independently of the worksheet. I also promote a masterclass twice a year, and I sell it anywhere between $67 and $97 for the year. I have let's jump down here, a high-level product program called My Client Accelerate Academy. It's a year-long coaching program, a lot of support, tons of value, and it's $7,200 for 12 months. And I just created a brand new course program, coaching program, and it's a mid-level program, and it's called Build, Nurture, Convert, and it will be officially at $1,997. Okay, and that is a 9-month coaching program, hands-on, step-by-step, with access to all kinds of goodies. Okay. So what does this look like over 12 weeks? How am I going to break up a product suite? So say my goal would be to make $21,000 in 3 months. So my mid-level product, it costs, actually it's not, I think I'm selling it for 900. Well, let's say I'm selling it for $1,497. I need 13 students, and that would give me a gross sale here of $19,461. But have not reached my goal. So what else am I going to sell? I'm going to sell an entry-level masterclass at $97. I'll need 15 people to buy it at $14.55. And I'm going to sell 20 of my $7 product, yielding $140. So if you add this all up, these 3 items, you get over $21,000. Okay. So that's my strategy. So what would that look like in 3 months? Okay. This is selling 3 items. So what this would look like if we launch from today, which is the 12-week planning workshop, I start to pre-sell my beta program, okay? And I sell it for at least a week, maybe longer. I promote my free resource and I upsell to the $7 entry program product. Then I'm going to do a 3-day workshop at the end of the month where I promote the beta program, but at a higher price than when I'm selling it this weekend. Okay. So I'm going to start promoting the 3-day workshop 2.5 weeks before the workshop. And then I'm going to sell the program the following week. I'm going to promote my free resource again. I'm going to take vacation for 10 days. And then I'm going to show you in September, because I haven't reached my goal, I still need to sell a masterclass at $97 to 15 people. So I need to either create the masterclass, use an old masterclass, and set up and do the pre-work regarding the email and the posts leading up to the promotion of the masterclass and sell 15 slots, and then deliver the masterclass on this date. Again, I want to schedule in promoting my entry offer. And then last week of the month, I'm celebrating, evaluating, and planning for the next and last quarter. Okay. So that's kind of what it looks like. The more you want to get your plan and your strategy for selling and making money out on paper. Okay. I'm telling you, the more you get out on paper so you can visualize it, the better you will be. Now, if you prefer to do it on, a spreadsheet on, your computer, that's great too. So you now want to track all the activities that you need to do to execute that plan. Okay. So you could use a Trello board. You could use spreadsheets. You could use notebooks, sticky notes, whatever you want. You could put them on the wall. What has to happen? You want to write down everything that needs to be done to execute this plan. Get it out of your head and down on paper. You want to work backwards to fill the activities needed for the weeks leading up. What content do you need to produce every day? What emails? How much time are you going to spend building an audience every day? Okay. I have a timer. Everyone who works with me, we work on timers. Okay. What are you going to do to nurture your audience? What do you need to do to set up for your program? Do you have an onboarding process in place? What systems do you need to have in place? Everything is written down so that you can check them off as you complete them. Okay. The first time you do this, okay, it's going to be more work. The next time you do it, you just pull out your old form of activities of what needs to happen, and you start fresh, and you use everything that you created originally as a template of which to build from. So I'm offering here today, as my new program is called Build, Nurture, Convert. It's a 9-month group coaching program, and it consists of a membership library. It's a portal open 24/7. You have access to over 60 videos and more as I load it every day, with written instructions underneath every video. So there's walkthrough showing you what to do with written instructions. So if you're more visual, you can watch the video. If you rather have something in front of you that's a step-by-step checkoff list, then that's available too. Okay. There are scripts. There are templates. There are worksheets. Everything to make it very easy for you to proceed in the roadmap of building from where you're starting now to getting clients, and what needs to go in place if you're using Facebook as your platform to build your business, and email. Okay. There's a private access to a private Facebook membership group, which will be filled with a community of women entrepreneurs you can ask questions in there, share your wins, all the, bi-monthly educational training sessions will be loaded in there as well and streamlined in there, as well as we'll have weekly Q&A group coaching calls with me every week. We'll also be able to access any of the recordings within the Facebook group. You will have access to me to look at your content, to make suggestions. There'll be daily engagement threads to help you boost engagement, that sort of thing. And we'll also have, you can reach out to me through the Facebook group and through the coaching sessions as well for high level support and guidance. Okay. So what is included inside the membership portal? So let me just go over some of this. So if you need help putting together your solid infrastructure in which to build and launch from, I have you covered. Okay. You also will learn the fast and most efficient way to build an audience of ideal clients using Facebook. Okay. The exact posts that will get you seen, demonstrate, show that you're an authority, help you get engagement, create momentum and anticipation in preparation for people to work with you. Okay. How to use touch points throughout the buyer's journey to keep people in your orbit. Okay. In your space, engage and watching you. Okay. We'll set up tracking, how to track everything, your distribution of your content and repurposing to minimize your time of creating new material. This is key, 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 key. Also, you'll be drafting and delivering your signature program, fine-tuning it, creating the price point, making it an irresistible offer, adding bonuses, things like that. You'll be filling your Facebook group with a community of ideal clients that want what you have to offer. I'll teach you how to qualify people in Messenger and then how to promote and sell your program with ease. You'll learn delivery systems and operation that add to your well-rounded business model. And you'll set up an email system so that you can continue to nurture and promote to your ideal clients as you move forward. And an easy way to set up your sales funnel as well, and so much more. Okay, because I'm also supplementing this twice a month with supplemental educational and training live to you all. So there'll also be 2 bonuses: how to set up your YouTube channel and how to set up a low ticket masterclass. Okay, it's a 9-month hybrid group coaching program. The official price is just under $2,000 at $1,997. I have a special beta price if you're a founding member, which is 50% off at $997 if you pay in full. Okay. I do have payment plans. You'll also, if you pay in full, you'll get a kickoff private coaching call with me. The payment plans are as follows. I have a 3-month payment plan and I have a 5-month payment plan. So this is an extraordinary program. So if you are interested in being one of the founding members and getting one of my limited beta spots, you want to contact me in the DMs immediately. Okay. You don't want to miss this offer because the price will go up as I move into an official launch date. But I want to offer it to 10 women right away from the get-go at 50% off. Okay, so reach out to me in Facebook Messenger if you're interested. And we can hop on a quick call and see if this is the right program for you. Okay. If you're not interested, if you're just looking for more information, another course, this is not the course. This is not the program for you. This is if you're serious about building your program and getting your marketing and sales machine completely, and all your systems in place, and that you actually are generating clients and selling your program and delivering your program. All right, you guys, that's it from me. And I will see you back in the Facebook group. Bye.